So I'm here with Giulia Rozzi. Can you tell me a little bit about Bad Bride? Because as a girl, I'm so interested in like that story.
Sure. It's a shortened version of a very long story. It's basically, I was married for 13 months to someone that was in a relationship for a really long time, and we realized we were more friends than a married couple. And it's just a show about like relationships and love and commitment and monogamy and all that confusing stuff.
So wait, what made you want to make it into like a set or comedy special? Because like as a girl, I'd be like not want anyone to know that, or you didn't care, and like what were like, how did you know that it wasn't right?
I mean, I've always been very TMI. Like my comedy is very open and honest. So I don't know. I don't feel like you always hear about like men having cold feet, men being afraid of commitment, men, you know, failing or in their marriage. Like, you know, it's always that. And there's so many women who go through it too, but it's never discussed. So I wanted to share a woman's perspective of like her feelings that aren't, because, you know, women were always taught like you grow up, you find someone to marry you and like rescue you, and then you shut up. And it's not like that at all.
It's bullshit.
Total bullshit.
No way.
Yeah.
Today you said it got picked up by the Huffington Post and that the internet comments were just ridiculous. Do you say you don't care about that?
Well, so I wrote this article about signs that it's more than just cold feet, and it was on XO Jane, and the comments there were like really understanding, and people got it. And the comments on Huffington Post were like, because one person wrote, they were like, "You're like a kid who wants a hot dog, and they scream and cry for the hot dog, and once they get the hot dog, they throw it on the floor." And I was like, what are you like even talking about? Like it just sounded like people who took what I'm talking about as like, I don't care about like the sanctity of marriage and like I'm a horrible person. But like, as I said to you before the camera came on, like, if my ex doesn't have a problem with the story, then like, exactly, like it's my story. Yeah.
Well, I bet because nowadays everyone is like trying to find their match with like internet dating and stuff. So I bet a lot of readers are probably like, well, you should have been happy you got a guy and stuff like that, because that's, I feel like, so ingrained, especially now with internet dating, which is so stupid.
I want my match,
right?
But yeah,
and if you can't, I think that if it's just not the right thing, you did the right thing.
Well, it's also timing. It's also where you're at in your life, maturity wise. I mean, like I wish it was as simple as you meet someone, you like them, you fall in love. It's it. You know what I mean? There's so many other things that come into play.
I know everyone's gonna be like, they're talking relationships.
Yeah.
Deal with it. Well, you got a great comedy show out of it, so that's fabulous.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here this evening.
Thank you for having me.
Giulia Rozzi, everyone.